Bobby coming.
First off, how long have you been a gym owner?
I've been a gym owner since 1988.
Same location?
Not this location, I was in Brampton. And I'm still a resident of Brampton. I've been living in Brampton since 1977, since I came to this country. And watched Brampton grow. When I moved there, it was 35,000 people. It's now hitting close to a million. So I've watched the whole city grow. I used to have a gym till 2000 when I went to Olympic Games with Troy Ross and Mark Simmons. Those are my last two Olympians from that time. After that year, I closed for 5 years, and I worked for Premier Fitness. And it was actually working for Premier Fitness that taught me how to really run a business. Because running my first business, I would just go in month to month and just work for Premier Fitness. They taught me how to get monthly membership on a regular basis where income coming in on a consistent basis. Starting the month off with income is way better than starting at zero. And Premier Fitness was really good at that. They had a lot of members who, majority of members didn't even come to the gym, but they were lifetime members who paid every month.
So with your experience, what's the hardest part about being a gym owner, would you say?
If you run the gym just for fitness, I think it's easy. When you're not running the gym with competitors, that's a different ball game. That's a different ball game. Because when you're running for training, you have to sacrifice that of not being in the gym. If I was only in the gym and worrying about regular membership, my gym would be crowded and full 24/7. When you have to talk about members who want to compete, now you have to travel, you have to set up sparring, you have to go. It's a different. Doing both is very, very complicated. When I leave my business, it suffers. The first time I lost my gym when I stopped in 2000 was due to that. I took 6 months off to work with Troy Ross and Mark Simmons, get them ready for the Olympic Games. We traveled, went to the States, all over to make sure they were ready. During that time, I hired someone to run my business. When I came home, what I realized, I was paying someone to run my business, but no money was coming in. A majority of people came to the gym for me. They didn't come to the gym for just a boxing gym. People come to the gym, they want not just training, but they want someone who can actually assist them, not just in boxing, but in life. And I've always provided that. When people walk in my gym, they're not just a member, they're like family. And I think that is one thing a lot of gym owners don't realize.
So what's the worst type of client you don't like dealing with?
The worst clients are probably clients who don't want to pay and want service. So they don't want to pay, and they also want you to take care of them like personal training. So a lot of people walk in and I said, I want to box. But first of all, they have no business wanting to box. In order to box, you have to have talent, and you also have to have what they call a vision. So when people say, I want motivation, you first have to have motive. So what is your motive? If your motive is only to learn boxing and get fit, you can't expect personal training for that, because that doesn't reward anyone but yourself. That is a waste for any trainer. If your motive is to improve, you want to go to tournaments, you want to do certain things, that can promote the gym because you're actually active. You have a lot of gym members who walk in the gym, want personal training, but they don't want to pay. Those are probably the worst kind of clients.
So is it hard for you to tell somebody, hey look, I know you want to be a boxer, but you just don't have the skill set to be a boxer?
It actually is not hard for me to do, but a lot of people find it that I am insulting them. I'm taking away their dream. When you walk in my gym and you're 35 years old, tell me you want to box professional, you are a dreamer in itself. That's unrealistic in any sport. So it's really easy for me to tell somebody because I've done it. I was a world-class fighter. I've been to Olympic Games. I was a national champion. I've been it all. I've started. So when I said to somebody you don't have the ability, I'm not that 100% I'm right. And I have no doubt about telling somebody that, because there is no sport in the world. You can't walk in tennis, you can't walk in baseball, you can't walk in basketball, you can't walk in any sport. At 35 years old, never done it, and tell the coach to spend time with you. They would look at you and, are you crazy? Now, let's say you walk in with a good sum of cash. Maybe there's a possibility. These people can't even afford a regular membership. The ones who have this mentality. And that's actually why they have this mentality, because they don't understand life.